A joint operation by the Indian Army and the Kashmir police to hunt down the terrorist in Anantnag district continues for the third day. The Indian Army used explosives to blow up the hideouts of the terrorists in the area. According to police sources, one more army officer has succumbed to injuries amid an encounter in the Kashmir Valley. Earlier on, 2 army officers and a police officer were killed in action over the past 2 days in the district. The country mourns the death of these 3 brave hearts who are identified as Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Dhonchak and DSP Humayun Bhatt. The remains of Major Ashish Dhonchak have been brought to his residence in Panipat city. Locals and the police administration in Kulgam earlier took out a candle march to pay a tribute to the soldiers who were killed in action in the encounter. Meanwhile, in a bid to catch hold of the terrorists, the Indian Army has continued its operation against them for more than 50 hours. The Army has announced that General Officer commanding the 15 Corps and Victor Force are working closely to monitor the operations. They have also announced that the terrorists will not be spared. The live gunfire has been on since the night of September 12th in the Kokarnag area of Anantnag in south of Kashmir. 2 Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists, including a local, Uzair Khan, are said to be trapped under the force's cordon. According to officials, the helicopter and drones were seen hovering over the Gadol forests as army and police personnel maintained a tight cordon around the area. Moreover, according to the Indian Army, the Rashtriya Rifles, which includes the Army and Jammu and Kashmir police, are being provided support by all the new generation weapons and devices like small quadcopters and larger drones, including the Heron Mark II drones, which are all being used to keep an eye on the entire region. And for a better understanding of the situation on ground, our correspondent Idris Lone is now joining us. He has been covering this story. He joins us from Srinagar. Idris, thanks for joining us. Tell us the latest about the joint operation.
Well, Priyanka, a massive search operation to nab the militants who were responsible for the attack on the security forces 2 days ago is going on in the forest area of Kokarnag. It's a joint operation of the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police and CRPF. And since morning, we've been seeing that high-tech gadgetry and ammunition is being used basically to blast the locations where they're seeing some kind of suspicious movement in the forest area. Earlier this morning, we also saw grenades, UBGL, as well as a blasting taking place over on the jungle area of the Kokarnag where the militants could be hiding. So far, there have been no militants killed in the encounter, but early today, this morning, security forces found the dead body of a soldier who was missing from the last 2 days after the first ambush, after the first attack took place in the Kokarnag area, in which 2 army officers and 1 Jammu and Kashmir police officer were killed. And since morning, we've seen the 15 Corps GOC as well as Jammu and Kashmir Police's DGP and Jammu and Kashmir Police Kashmir Zone's IGP all monitoring the situation from the ground zero. They've been all together monitoring the situation and trying their best to nab or kill the militants responsible for the attack. However, so far they've not been successful, but the whole area has been sanitized. The security forces say that 3 hideouts in that area have already been damaged, and there have been recoveries like AK-47 rifle made from those hideouts. And now they are zeroing in where they had seen the suspicious moment where they believe that there could be 2 Lashkar-e-Taiba militants hiding in the jungle.
Idris Lone, thank you so much for all those updates and thanks for joining us on the broadcast at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.